As the presenter said, my name is Kelsey Adams, and I'm the project coordinator at Club Kibrahacha 60+. And on behalf of our foundation, we would like to thank Movimiento Tabida for giving us the opportunity to speak at the first ever Caribbean Active Aging Conference. Now, as you heard through the whole morning, many guest speakers came to talk about active aging. That's why we decided to go with the title for Club Kibrahacha, Active Gold is Gold. Now then, today I will present to you the following topics. First, I will talk about the foundation itself, our services, our financial structure, the customer satisfaction survey that was held, and the future of the elderly on the island. Okay. First, I would like to clear some misconceptions that people might have when they hear the name Club Kibrahacha 60+. We are not an elderly care center. We are a center that organizes activities for the 60+ community on the island. Now that I've cleared that up, I would like to continue. Club Kibrahacha was established in 1985 by the Rotary Club of Aruba. We offer a variety of activities in which the 60+ community from all the districts can participate in. Club Kibrahacha promotes the welfare of the 60+ community on the island so that they can remain healthy and active in our society. Our organization consists of a supervisory board, 4 staff members, and 40 volunteers. Our volunteers have formed the foundation for the success of our of Club Kibrahacha 60+. This year, we started giving training and guidance to our volunteers. These training programs for the volunteers are important for our organization. These training programs will help the volunteers develop themselves as volunteers and as members of our society. We are very proud of the work of our volunteers who help us day after day with the activities. The work of our activities has guaranteed the existence of Club Kibrahacha in the past and will continue to play an important role in our future. Now, I will talk about our services. Club Kibrahacha hosts activities from Monday to Friday in the morning hours, and our program consists of social, cultural, educational, health, and sport activities. We also provide transportation services to all our clients from the different districts. About 45% of our visitors make use of our transportation facilities, and 55% come with their own transportation. Our aim is to provide activities and services that are of good quality, affordable, and accessible for the 60+ community on the island. Our goal is to start organizing workshops in the future that have to do with topics about the elderly community. Now I'll talk about our financial resources. Our financial resources is what makes us strong, because we do not only depend on one source of income, and this has guaranteed the continuation of our activities through the whole years that we have been existing. As you can see, our financial sources of income are divided into 5 parts. 37% come from government subsidy, 24% are donations made by the Rotary Club of Aruba, 15% are membership fees, 15% are gathered from fundraising events, and 9% come from rent and other incomes. Now I will talk about the satisfaction survey. As a foundation, we are constantly busy with the question, what is important for the elderly community on the island, and what can we do to stimulate the participation in our society? Recently, I conducted a client satisfaction survey under the clients of Club Kibrahacha, and the results highlighted 3 key issues that the clients have, namely these being a variety of activities, transportation, and involvement in the living environment of the elderly. Actions have been taken since this survey was conducted. We recently introduced a database program that tracks the participation of our clients in the various activities that we have. With this database, we can also see when people is absent so that we can contact them and follow up immediately. This will also promote the communication we have with our clients. Now the foundation is also busy looking for solutions on how to improve customer transportation services. The routes that our buses use are also being analyzed in order to find routes that are more efficient for us and for our clients. Recently, we also started organizing information sessions about health and technology, and also workshops about such as mosaic, yoga, and tablet and smartphone training for the elderly. It is important to have a variety of activities, seeing as this was a need that was stated in our survey. Now, from our experience in the past and the recent customer satisfaction survey that was held, we saw that it was necessary to choose 4 topics from these in order to further discuss them with stakeholders in the field. The results should show what the needs of the elderly community are. In addition, we also want to create awareness and support in the Aruban society. The main question of this research will center around the needs of the elder society, but it will also touch topics such as accessibility, finance, home and living environment, and leisure activities. This research will be discussed with stakeholders in the field of the elderly care. This is done with these stakeholders because they have a lot of knowledge in the field. Also, they are directly involved with the target group, or they have experience conducting researches with this target group. This research will be conducted by a student from the Hanzo Hogeschool, and this will take place in November. Other factors that will be discussed during this research are stigma and limitations. These 2 factors have influence on the participation of the elderly community in our society. According to a research that was done by Dr. Mika Dodrove, she stated that public buildings, transportation facilities, and infrastructure were designed for people who have no functional constraints, and this excludes people who have disabilities. During all stages of life and ages, people will experience different obstacles. That is why it is important for them to maintain contact with people around them. The elderly especially are at risk of social exclusion, social isolation, and loneliness. There is also a stigma about limitations. Often when someone has a constraint, people will think about the impossibilities that these people have, but they will not think about their possibilities. That is why, as an adult, it is important to maintain contact with the people around them. With the people around them. We want these people to maintain these contacts for them to keep developing and not fall in isolation. Now, I want to say this quote. Aging on Aruba should not be the responsibility of the person, family members, or the government. However, it should be the responsibility of the whole Aruban community. We cannot build endless elderly care centers on the island. We must fight social isolation, and we must promote the participation of the elderly in our society. That is something that we as Kibrahacha and our volunteers stand and work for.